Good evening to you once more, televiewers. Welcome to the evening edition of the news on Sudan TV. If you are just joining us for the first time, this is Solution News Network Television. We'll take you to South Sudan, where the police force has stepped security game up to track down people who do money laundering and criminal activities around the country to keep the safety of the country. Stay tuned while we take you to the details. South Sudan, where the police force has finally caught $1 million tracked down from people who do money laundering around the nation to keep the name of the country down. South Sudan is a country that has suffered for almost 40 years to be able to have independence, and in 2011 they finally acquired their independence. And again, from then they have not still have stable security due to the fact that the country have factions of leaders who wanted to govern the country. But as of 2020, the leaders decided to come together to part a way forward to govern the country in the way that will be suitable for their people and their citizens. And from there, the country has been moving successfully. As we see here, the police force was being stepped up by President Salva Kiir, who stepped the security game up to track down criminals and people who do money laundering in the country, keeping arms and making the country worse and having a bad name. Today, South Sudan is joining one of the best countries in Africa by trying to keep security intact and also keep the country names up in good part and not in a negative way. Take a look at the pictures, images and videos of what transpired in South Sudan, after which these criminals were being tracked down and caught by the
With the scarcities of the hard currency in the country, many have taken advantage of the situation to introduce fake money. The National Security Service Internal Security Bureau have apprehended 2 suspected criminals in possession of printing fake United States dollars. Speaking to the media, the Director of Public Relations David John Kumuri said the 2 suspected criminals were apprehended with the machine for counterfeiting United States dollars with the amount of $1,880,000 US.
The suspects are identified as Joseph William Deng, a South Sudanese by nationality, who was arrested in possession of $380,000 United States dollars, as witnessed, and you also interviewed him a few minutes ago. Used fake dollars, and Daniel Brown Nema is a Liberian nationalist who was arrested also in possession of a counterfeiting machine, and he was being arrested also with $1,500,000 United States fake dollars. We have them available. All of you are aware that black and white fake United States dollars, banknote size paper alleged to be US dollars, currency notes that have been dyed to avoid detection by the authorities of the Republic of South Sudan or the security apparatus.
Based on South Sudan Penal Code Act 2008 Section 153, counterfeiting coins, notes are national security crimes, and both are punishable for imprisonment term not less than 7 years and liable for fine, said the Director of Public Relations David John.
It is now clear that after a long period of insecurity in this northeast area of Africa, security is now returning in a country called South Sudan. South Sudan has suffered so many years that it has broken the heart of many people who love the nation, many people who believed in the nation, and today it is in the path to meet other African nations who are gearing towards economic growth, success and security. We as African youths can now be proud that after differences amongst African leaders in that part of the country and in that part of the African continent, there have been some reasons for them to agree for the betterment of their people. And as you see in these images, it has really been a good moment as we see this kind of people being tracked down. Looking at these images, we as Africans are proud to see that after hearing on TV channels, mainstream medias of the negativity of South Sudan, we can now have something to talk about the positivity of that nation, which we all look up to now, as they have been since last year collecting arms from the different armed groups in the nation who fought for the independence and were still keeping arms, and they have decided to recruit them into the military, mentor them, shape their minds and bring them back to society. to face the society which they have fought for years to have a better life. That was what we have for you in this edition of the news. Thank you very much for having watched this edition of the news, and please do not forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as we keep you updated with the recent happenings around the world. Stay tuned for more coming up soon. Signing out, I am Charles Atawu.